Welcome to Sao Paulo, which has been host to Formula One races since 1973. So sit back and relax for what is sure to be a fantastic Brazilian Grand Prix. It's an unusual anti-clockwise race here at Interlagos, where the Sao Paulo locals are packed into the grandstands at each of the 15 corners around this classic 2.7-mile circuit. Two very fast sections bookend the famous and highly technical Sector 2, where getting a good run out of Junsao into one of the two DRS zones will be key to any overtaking prospects today.
And right, what? There we go, that should be better. I know it's been a bit of a long time, and I know we seem to have switched over to the big red play button instead of the other one that we don't want to talk about whilst we're on here. We're going to give this a bit of a test. I will be joined by Ninja at some point. He's just doing driver's brief, and then we'll get into some racing, I believe. This is what is meant to be 2 weeks ago, but obviously what happened, sad news, and most of our drivers are military personnel, so it kind of made sense to postpone, take a step back, and wait. So we're back, basically, and we're going to try it over on YouTube for a bit. So tonight's race is at Brazil, with 50% race, 18-minute qualifying. The championship's pretty much all been and done. Cornish is commanded at the top, core finishing second. And would have been close between Footy and Mitch. I don't know if they're racing. And I'd have liked to have got a handful of points, but I mean, Coventry comes first. So, yeah, we'll get back to that. It's the main reason why we're doing this. It does look really good, to be fair, the new overlay. I do like it. A rain dance, I'm not feeling a bit of rain. Brazil is nice in the dry. It needs to stay in the dry. I'm happy with the dry. It's a nightmare to do in the rain. Is this track? We'll wait for them to finish off with. You're working. Well, that's sad. Come on. Nobody needs work. I mean, I've got work straight after this, so. Yeah. Anyway, as I was saying, we have got quite a lot of newcomers and the new sign up for the new season, which starts, I believe, in 2 weeks' time. No, it's running through the list at the bottom right there. I'll just move to. You can all get acquainted with the next rounds that we have coming. So to start off with, back on the. When it starts 6th of October, we've got Bahrain, then we head on the 13th to Australia, 20th Barcelona, Canada on the 27th, and United Kingdom the week after. And then we go on for a bit of a break with Spa, Monza, Suzuka, Miami, and we finish off at Abu Dhabi. Again, is a classic ending to what is a brilliant 10-week season with a break. How's the end run goes? It's going. This is totally off topic. It's going very good. I'm halfway through. It's very good. Don't forget in the new season when we do start up in 2 weeks' time, we have Formula 1 on Thursdays, followed by GT, and it says in the nice new overlay, GT7 on a Friday, and every other week, but the first week starting, we have Assetto Corsa Competizione, which is very excited to see that. I'll be doing the stream on that, but it'll be my POV. So yeah, don't forget to come and check that out because it's going to be good. Yeah, some nice, interesting stuff happening in Season 4. We are trying to, as the saying goes, go big or go home. Want to make a bit of a stance. I'm joined by Ninja. Hi, Ninja.
Hello.
He's here. He's here. How are you?
Sorry.
No, it's absolutely fine.
Sorry about the driver briefing at all. We're trying to get the drivers in.
Yep.
Things are going fine. With a lot of people tonight, I feel.
Yeah, that's good.
But they're taking a while to jump in.
Can I get an invite, please?
I think I already sent you one.
No, you did. Yes, you did. 4 minutes ago. It's okay. I'm joining now. There we go. We'll join on them. We'll see who we've got in the lobby. I'm quite liking YouTube's bitrate and the way it all looks.
Yeah, just ignore the mistake that I made with the standings. Didn't even realize it.
Go on.
Simi's in 6th.
No, he's not.
He is. If you look inside, it's 6th.
Oh, yes. No, he's in 16th. Correction, everybody. Yeah. I'll do an on-the-spot correction. He's 16th.
Yeah, he is 16th.
I'm sad that we couldn't finish off the rest of the season. I think it would have been close. The top, sort of obviously counting out Cornish, Footy, and Core. I think the rest of it would have been quite close.
I think so as well. I think it would have been.
Yeah.
V2 needs an invite.
How I managed to get myself back up into 5th, I will never know.
Yeah.
Just gonna have a sip of my coffee.
It is very close, you know, the drivers up at the top there.
Apart from Cornish.
Sticks on PlayStation.
Who I think won every race but maybe 2.
Yeah.
You and Footy would have been close. How many points is separate? Yeah, separated by 1 point. But Footy is here racing today. No Tom. Oh, Tom is in, so he could upset my 5th place. But hey ho, win some, you lose some, right? Back to commentary, duties Ninja.
I'm sorting it all out. I'm trying to get things all set up on my screens. Like I'm not even on like the PlayStation screen. I'm just on like I've got like the capture card software, so I can like pop it out and have it in the corner, get the track map up, stuff like that there, you know. I mean, but I don't even have that up yet.
I think we've only got 13 people joined so far. And we're going to have some like 17.
Yes, but
so we're still waiting on a few.
Yeah, we're still waiting on a few to jump in.
Okay, we'll give it 5.
Where are we? Brazil,
yeah.
Track map.
That's 14. So we do have to welcome a few new faces this week.
We do?
Is Bashi? Is he a new?
Yeah, Bashi's new. He's a friend of Golden Flames.
Okay. This is probably Fenton's first competitive race?
No, Fenton's actually had a few.
Has he?
Yeah, he was in Singapore and everything.
Oh, it's been way too long since we've actually done commentary where I have to think of who's racing.
Yeah.
We're still waiting for a few stragglers, I believe. It's nice to see Gibbo back.
Yes,
I think
Gibbo's returned.
The only thing that I can see wrong with the overlay, I think every cycle it glitches.
Does it?
I think it's either the screen's changing because I've got it in the corner. It's either the screen changing or it's me.
Oh no, it's smooth on the screen. I think.
I'm just gonna watch it now. How many cycles does it do?
It should be unlimited. Oh wait, you know what it might actually be? I might not have made the main one long enough.
Main one long enough. That's what I mean. How long is the overlay loop? Oh, it is
a minute.
A minute, yeah. So I'll see when it gets to the minute point if it does do a little glitchy thing.
We'll have it sorted. This is all testing.
It is testing. It is testing.
Things right. Because we have been away for a bit.
It does just do like a little jump as it loops back around.
Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. I see it there now. That's a shame.
But I don't think you can. I don't think you'll be able to fix that. Cody's just waiting for his PlayStation to restart. It's okay, no rush. I mean, we can start. Everybody can start up, and you'll just jump in quali.
Yeah. True.
So I don't know if you want to let the lads and ladies know that they can start up. I do this, however, it take great difficulty.
I think Extinct's getting any invites.
It seems that I would need a third monitor. I think we're now coming to the conclusion. I need more monitors.
Yeah.
For more things. Or I turn this monitor vertical.
Well, yeah, you see, I've got my left monitor vertical.
I just don't know how I feel about that. I think I tried it before and I didn't like it.
No, I don't like it either, but
It's really trippy.
I'm too lazy to change the pack now. So,
I got a bit of Discord up. Yeah. It's just Discord's weird. It's really clunky and big and bulky and not very nice.
Extinct having a little issue.
They can all ready up, like I said. Mel. No, I don't need a third one. Thanks, darling. It's nice to know that my darling wife has subscribed and followed the channel already on YouTube. She's a good girl. And she says I don't need a third monitor, so I have to deal with the two that I've got.
Oh.
Sad times, right?
Sad times, but the nature of things in it.
Yeah.
Damn, I think. Did I not save this? What an idiot. I didn't save it.
Are we ready to get everybody readied up?
I don't think anyone else is jumping in.
Okay, let's get this show on the road, shall we?
Yeah.
Wonder what the weather's going to throw at us at Brazil.
Well, the last time we did this, didn't we have issues? Where it was like showing up as dry even though it was wet.
Did we?
Yeah. Do you remember that was Barenko? He was like doing so well and then all of a sudden it's like, why is he going on softs?
Oh,
It's
yes,
really
I
wet.
do remember this. Yes.
So hopefully it doesn't happen again for him.
No. But that was last year's game, right?
It was.
Yeah, so. What Codemasters have fixed, they're probably broken another bit. So, it's dry.
Yeah.
Extinct got in. He finally got
Okay.
in. Can we have a shout out from whoever is in the lobby to see what the weather is like, please?
Yeah, that would be a lovely change.
But just to have a little thing come up in the bottom corner saying weather.
Yeah.
Nice. Just started quality. Oh, talking. I shall put it in the chat. I don't like talking in the chat while typing because my keyboard is like the loudest ever.
Yeah.
Yep. I probably didn't need to smash the enter so much. So bad. So Ninja, how do we feel about YouTube? We're liking it so far?
I'm liking the quality. Now, in fairness, that we do have like the smaller screen, so you know. But I think this would be something that maybe we can work out with your little what should we call it? Your button thing.
What, to change screens every now and again?
Yeah, you know, but not even change screens. Just like have it zoom in and out kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know, so it goes like full screen and then zooms it in a bit, or not in. What would it be like? Zooms. The screen goes back a bit, to reveal the overlay kind of thing.
Yeah. Oh, you can do the zooming thing. That's easy.
Yeah.
The in and out. Race wet late on. Apparently.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
Yeah, this game has a tendency to just do what it wants and not really give great weather updates.
Yeah.
We'll see.
We'll see. We'll see.
But obviously, yes, you're right. With reducing the screen size that you're using, the overall quality in the middle should improve because it's smaller.
Yeah. Plus the fact that you can use 10,000.
Yeah.
Is Bashi in?
Yeah, it's on an outlap.
Okay.
We're just at the moment. I'm going to pick up my controller. I haven't actually picked it up to do it. That's really bad. I've just been sat here staring at it going, I think it'll do something eventually. It will. Let's go into the menu. Put on some, get rid of that. Telemetry. We like a bit of telemetry. And then let's put the track map on full so we know where everybody is on the track. As we watch V2 just starting his lap. The only thing I don't like about YouTube, there's no viewers that show chat on the stream. There's no view that... Oh, as V2 has a bit of a nasty spin.
Oh, Raza is out as well.
Rosa's out of quali. He is.
Right. I don't know if you can.
Core's retired as well. These guys might just be... going to take a guess and say not posting a lap. Especially Core and Rosa. As this is the final race of the season.
I don't know if you want to grab that.
What's that?
No. I give you the updated one so it'll not glitch out.
Oh, already?
Yeah.
I mean... yeah, I can try.
It'll be better.
But then now that's going to open up on my other monitor. You're ruining this, Ninja.
Oh, it's just downloading it, and then you can just add it in. I don't know.
I should be able to add it in straight away.
Yeah. With time anyway before the race.
Download.
Just qualify.
Scanning for viruses. Google Drive is very, very, very suspicious of everything that you put on it, isn't it?
Yeah. What is this? It's like, oh, it's just this thing.
Why are we doing this? Why are you giving me this?
Yeah. Now, that is another thing that I have to change.
Well, all is.
Turn off the little logo in the bottom. I didn't think that would show up in the live stream, but it does.
The little logo?
Yeah. Basically, the watermark. It's permanent, like on all videos.
Right, okay.
I didn't think it would show up. But we'll know for next time. Covering up the charity that we are fundraising, which is Combat Stress. You can head to our website.
There we go. I think
it should be below the stream. Click on that and you can go check that out. Oh.
No, I fixed it.
Oh, okay. It's broken!
I temporarily broke it because I just overwrote the file. And then it didn't like the override. Right, let's go watch some races, shall we? As Bashi sets the fastest lap so far in what remains 13 minutes left of qualifying.
Yeah, Jesus is...
Mans, right?
Mans.
Mans.
Yeah. So,
this
is the issue, where it's coming in with...
different names. So this is and this is also why in the new sign-up sheet I asked for both because Discord and thingy names because it can get very confusing.
Yeah.
What happened there, Mitch, was my just getting ahead of myself basically.
Yeah. Keep an eye on that. How long's left before the minute's up?
It's now. No, it did glitch. It still glitches. I don't think you'll ever be able to get it seamless unless you make it 2 hours long.
Have you got it on loop?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's just because it's ending and starting again, and that's probably why.
Yeah. It shouldn't glitch like that, though.
All the settings that you told me to do, I've done.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. I wonder maybe if it's the hardware issue.
What do you mean?
Maybe turn off hardware. You know, there's like a little option for the hardware.
Hardware decoding.
Yeah.
Okay, I have done that.
Maybe try that way.
Okay.
I think that might be the only difference.
So currently at the moment we have Footy, Core, Rosa and Cornish all out. I believe they're doing back of the grid starts.
Yeah. Or they have actually made mistakes.
That's Golden Flame. No, I don't believe they haven't set a time whatsoever. I don't think any of them are really on time. Smash is in the pits. Everybody seems to be in the pits. The only person who's out on track at the moment is Extinct. It's nice to have Extinct back, by the way. Fantastic to have our Indian compadre back.
Yeah.
Is that the right word? That's the right
yeah.
word. I can use that.
It'd be quite late for him there as well.
It is. It is. He does very dedicated to everybody here at Simcade is Extinct. Nice to have him back. Hello, in the chat, Cornish, in the chat, Gibbo, hello, Shalom. Loves a bit of that, doesn't he?
Yes. I wonder how far behind.
As Extinct dives into the pits, he's had enough of that. The only other person out on track at the moment is Cody in the wonderfully sounding Alpine.
Not too far behind, it's probably about 5 to 10 seconds.
So that is the only issue with YouTube is it is more delayed than the other streaming service that shall not be named.
Well, there is another option for like ultra low latency, but I think it messes with your graphics, your bit rate and all that there, you know. But we'll stick with this. I think it's fine when we're doing commentary, because we're not really focusing on chat. Like, we don't really need instant chat reply kind of thing.
No, I'm happy with that. Everybody will be happy with a couple of seconds delay.
Yeah.
The news in the chat is Bash has just give us an update on the weather. Apparently it's going to snow.
Snow, okay.
Snow.
It's snow in Brazil.
Keep your eyes out for
summer.
some snow. Yeah. Keep your eyes out for the snow. Robert Knight's out on the track as well, and Fenton. Let's see if Fenton is as quick in an F1 car as he is.
He's definitely getting up to speed. He is on PC tonight. I think he's been having a few issues on Gran Turismo with his Wii. Hopefully that'll not transfer to his case.
So the issue that is having is that he's using a USB extender, so male to female,
Yeah.
to make his cable longer. And sometimes the pins in them are not that great, as he just puts himself into P9 and 110.2. So there is a good 2 seconds splitting the packs, if that makes sense.
Yeah, but he's not far off Jack there.
Oh no, that's a good effort.
Which is
Saying that he's only been
solid.
doing this for what, couple of weeks?
yeah, it hasn't really been that long.
No. Just a stellar job there in the Williams. So start at the bottom for Fenton as it comes to constructor as well. I do know that he is running a very nice Fanatec DD rig as well, and the force feedback on them is second to none.
Or,
I'm just poor, can't afford anything good.
they're a good wheel.
They
very
are.
good wheel.
Yeah, have you seen the Logitech drop their new DDs yesterday?
I have.
Did you see the price tag on them things?
I've seen the price tag on it, and you know, when I initially seen it, it was like, this is a lot of money.
Oh yes.
But when you actually break it down and look at the full package, you know,
Well, that
The
is
Logitech support.
that is the pro version as well,
stuff.
isn't it?
yeah. If it's, you know, it's 11 NM, which is quite on the high side. Be a massive step up from the G29. But I don't know, throwing down 1,100 quid on a wheel, quite a lot.
Yeah. It's you might as well. And I hate to say it to Logitech. I know they've tried to put themselves in the bracket, but for a little bit more, you can get a lot better Fanatec
Yeah.
with a
I just feel like
with a nice
they
wheel
are
as well.
competing
Yeah,
at the top end.
yeah.
And it wouldn't actually surprise me in like maybe a year's time to come out with a smaller version.
Yep.
You know, like maybe 5 NM, you know, to compete with the CSL
The lights, yeah.
Whatever, the GT version.
Yeah.
Oh, we have a spinner.
We do. I'm just watching Bashi as he sets off on another hot lap. This has just gone past his teammate Golden Flame.
I feel like it might be better if you just go full screen on that.
On what?
On the stream. Because it's going to be quite jarring if it's like hopping about like that.
Okay, one sec.
And then we can return to it when we need to. At the end of the race or something if we're talking about it.
This is just testing. We are just testing here.
Yeah. Oh, Cody. Big crash.
Oh, there is. I believe I just saw the back end of that.
Yeah, I didn't exactly see what happened, but yeah. That was a lot of debris in the air. Now, did he crash at the top of the hill? Maybe caught the curb? Yeah, it looked like he caught the curb, went into the wall, so...
There we go. I fixed the screen.
Happy days.
We're back to full screen, guys. So we watch. Finish watching Bashi. I think he has finished his lap. Who else have we got on the lap currently? We've got Cornish Mantis. Oh, as Golden Flame has a bit of a spin there.
Keeping an eye on V2 as well. Now, V2, extremely quick in Gran Turismo, but for some odd reason, he's a complete madman, and he's gone into this with zero traction. And I don't think he's played a Formula 1 game in years. And to go straight in with no traction and learn it that way is either brave or silliness. But then, isn't that what the saying is? There's a fine line between
there is a fine line.
Genius and stupidity.
I mean, I don't know how many years I've been playing. It'd be a lot. I don't think I have enough fingers and toes to count how many years I've been playing. And I'm now just no TC. And I know there's lads this year, Cornish and Footy, that have jumped in the deep end and gone manual gears as well.
Yeah.
And it is big steps.
It is. It suits these guys though because like they're taking part in like other leagues and they're racing more or less every day.
Yeah.
Whereas people like me and you, it's like we jump on maybe like 2-3 times a week at the most. It's just not getting the same learn these guys do.
No, it's not. We're not consistently racing. This season is probably the most that we've raced since back in the day in season 1.
Yeah. That's true. That is true.
As Tom crosses the line and does not improve on his time in a 1:09.7. So it looks like the top runners are all but completed. I mean, I might see them out again. It's quite a short lap. So you are able to come out, give it 2 minutes, and you can come out and continue on your lap. So the only people who would... Golf Maniac is a nice new addition. He's another serving personnel that's come across to us here at Simcade. I think he's part of the old Xbox group, is he, if I remember rightly? Or is he PC?
I think so. He's PC.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he might be on Xbox as well.
Raced with him, very fast, consistent, but as you can tell with the name, probably does have a bit of a dark side to him.
Because he likes golf?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Who likes golf?
Yeah, you never trust those golf.
Oh, no,
lovers.
definitely not. No.
Bashi seemed very quick. I feel like Rosa and Cornish might be kicking themselves for not setting a time here, because by the time they get to the front of the grid,
yep,
Bashi could be half a lap ahead of them.
The only issue that I can see or feel here currently is I don't know what an actual fast lap is around here. I would usually go off what Gibbo Extinct and Barenko would be setting. And obviously Golden Flame. I don't know much about Mans apart from the last race and Bashi. I have absolutely no idea what their pace is. Which would have been a good thing to have Cornish and Rosa and Footy, as Cody, I think, has just had enough of qualifying.
Oh no, Cody had the big crash, so...
Oh, it's just come up saying that he's finished.
Oh, okay. Well, I think that's because V2 actually set a time there.
He has. My goodness, that's
quite
competitive. He's just dropped like 5 seconds.
5 seconds. So he can be quick.
He can do it.
He just needs to work on that consistency now.
Yep.
Bring it up. But I reckon these guys might be a little bit slow.
What do you think 180 is slow?
No. Bashi's quick. I think around 108.5 is probably a good marker. So I feel like these guys like Gibbo and stuff can find like another half second at least.
Okay.
And Gibbo is about to hit a fast lap now, so we'll see what he can do.
Yeah. Well, we'll go on board with Gibbo, shall we? As we just finished going around with Golf Maniac as he enters the pits. That is their qualifying. Obviously, it looks like Jack, Golf Maniac and Tom are happy with the laps that they've set, as we get a wonderful back-end shot of the Red Bull from the rear diffuser.
Got to keep it on the track there. Tricky little corner. A little bit of trail braking around here.
This is a nice right sweep.
Oh, he's missed apex.
There is a lot of time to lose and gain around this track. You can find... There's 4 or 5 different lines into every single corner. And you can gain a lot of time. And this last corner, just coming up the hill, that there is just an absolute... You can get the traction out the corner, up to the hill, you're going to gain time.
Oh yeah, you want to be braking a little bit early and getting like on the par as early as possible.
Yeah, as he drags the wheel on the grass there, can he improve slightly on his lap? It doesn't look like he's going to be. No, he's...
Well, Extinct does. Extinct moves up into 5th.
He does.
Renko, I think, moved up there as well. So Gibbo actually dropped down to 7th.
The only other person currently that... 2 other people... Oh no, the top 3 are out on laps currently. As we watch Bashi come around the last corner up the hill.
It's V2.
There's a purple second sector there as well from Bashi. So he, again, improving.
V2 was like 1/100th of a second. Oh, he's gone into the pit. Ruined.
As Bashi's about to cross the line, and he does take another 3/10 off his time. So there is time to be found.
I think that's everyone's validated
Mans,
session is
yeah,
over.
Mans does decide to dive into the pits and call it an afternoon. The race might have rain. Cheers, Jack. Let's hope for a bit of rain. Somebody has been doing their dancing.
Yeah. We could have had 20 tonight.
We could.
I think if Simi was feeling better.
Is Simi not feeling very well?
No, he was sending chat there in Discord.
Yeah. I haven't
so,
seen Discord. I do apologise.
So we could have had Simi and then Rob. I think we called it a parent-teacher meeting or something.
It is nice to see a fullish grid as the driver of qualifying. I guess it picks up as Rob. Not quite sure why we get that little graphic. So there is a half a second gap. So we'll run through the grid quickly. It's Bashi, Mans, Golden Flames, Cornish, Extinct, Barenko, Gibbo, V2, the fantastic time there, saying that this is only his, like, I don't know, a couple of weeks into it. Jack, Golf Maniac, Tom, Robert Knight, Lance Fenton, Cody, and the drivers that didn't settle up at all at the back of the grid: Footy, Core, Rosa, and Cornish. So expect to see them guys coming through the pack at some speed.
I just point out all the different flags. We've gone away from. There still is a lot of like Union Jacks.
Yeah.
There's so much more international flavour.
We are expanding here at Simcade. I don't know how we've managed to expand that much, but we have the likes of people from Portugal, India, Ireland,
Sweden.
Sweden. I mean, it's just absolutely bonkers. The support is fantastic, and to have this many active people watching and in chat is fantastic as well.
Yes.
As we do wait for the race to start. If you haven't already, don't forget to like and subscribe on here, and hit the bell for notifications. That's the YouTube thing, isn't it?
I think it is, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
like,
I'm sure. How many YouTube videos have I watched where they all say it, and to remember it yourself is like impossible. Don't forget to hit the little bell, so then you get to all our notifications for when we start streaming, which in the new season will be Thursday, Friday, and every other Saturday. Are we just going straight into the race?
No, there's a formation.
Oh, there is a formation lap. It just comes saying lap 1. I was like, we're off.
Oh wait,
we are off. There is a formation. There is no formation lap.
Why is there no formation lap?
Bashi, I'm confused. There has been an incident at the top of the hill there as well.
Yeah, someone V2 has lost a front wing, so maybe caught up there just into the first corner. There should have been a formation lap. I think it just ignored it.
That midfield pack does seem to be very, very congested as Cornish tries to make a dive up on the inside of Golden Flame. Don't think that quite stuck there. As we do have a glitch in Extinct there at the back as well.
Yeah.
There is a lot of glitching going on back there.
Extinct in 6th place here at the minute. Is that right? Is that what you're seeing?
Extinct in 6th.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, not at the back. Oh, you just mean at the back of the little pack thing.
Yeah.
But we do have a safety car out.
We do.
Technically, we did get a formation lap. So it is the first corner in Interlagos is quite the corner.
I was actually lost for words because I didn't know what was quite happening there. I'm really sorry. That's some poor commentary by me. I'm sorry. I just did not know what was happening.
No, it should have been. I don't understand why it's not on.
It was literally, we're off. I'm like,
yeah.
Oh look, we're off.
Oh, okay. Formation lap is off.
Okay, so the end of lap 1 as we do catch up to the safety car. Was V2 that had the issue. We do have Bashi, Mans, Golden Flame, Cornish Mantis, Gibbo, Extinct, Barenko, Jack, Cody, Tom, Footy made up some places there. That is an absolute blinder of a start from Footy.
Yeah, he's made 4 places there,
yes.
So.
Rob Knight, 12th. Rosa up into P3, he's made a few places. Close followed by Core, Golf Maniac, Cornish, Fenton, and V2, who should just be exiting the pits now as he is. And hopefully catching up to the back of this pack.
He should be fine. There's a
place swap there between Golden Flame. What's happening with Golden Flame?
I think I'm not sure what happened there now. Someone ignored the driver briefing, were we told, under no circumstances are they to overtake under yellows, or the virtual safety car, or the safety
car.
I think they're just sorting themselves out again. But this will give the opportunity for V2 to catch up again.
It will. He's not that far behind, so we should just see one more lap behind the safety car. I don't know whether it is Extinct on everybody's, including the games, or if it was just us in the server with the glitching.
He looks smooth. Oh, no, he's glitching.
I was just about to say.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I think maybe with crossplay coming in and stuff, it has thrown up a few more desync issues and stuff.
Yep.
But he should be fine, like he is on PlayStation. So. But then again, you have to take into consideration
how far away he is.
Geographical side of things as well.
He is.
It's difficult in the opening few laps because, everyone's bunched up.
And especially behind safety cars.
But hopefully, after a few laps, when everything settles down, the gaps start to open up, it shouldn't be much of an issue.
Yep. I agree. Look at that fantastic Aston Martin safety car.
It's a nice car. On board with Bashi, it's Is it the other car, the Mercedes, where they had to make the rear wing bigger
Yeah.
because it was blocking the light?
Yep.
They had to make it bigger to put the light on the rear wing because people couldn't see it.
It is oversized for what it is.
Yeah.
Hopefully we should see the end of the safety car as we crawl up the hill. As we do, safety car is in this lap. So Bashi is now effectively the safety car. He dictates the pace of the pack. This is going to back everybody up. Because of the long straights that this is, you can get picked off quite easily. Luckily though, the start-finish line is right at the end of the straight as he decides to bolt just before the pit line.
Which isn't a bad thing.
No.
We don't want drivers bunching up too much.
No.
He has caught out a few people there, though. I think Barenka was a bit slow getting away. Yeah, the gap already.
Yep.
Hopefully this can get them through.
But everybody seems to have come through single file. It does look like Footy has moved up yet another place. As we'll go back, it looks like Extinct. Oh, I'm missing my button. Extinct then just made a move on Gibbo as well, but okay, I'm
Yeah, they're
confused.
fighting all over the place for positions. It's quite chaotic.
Its core has
As
just got
most-
past.
Most restarts are. Yeah, Core's just after past Robert. Right there, I think Robert just ran a little bit wide at what turn's that?
And Cornish, oh, there's been an incident. There has been a massive, massive incidents there. Oh my goodness, there's cars on top of each other.
Oh.
With
Oh, I didn't see
Cody,
what happened.
Golf Maniac, and Cornish.
All issues. I'm sure we'll get word in the steward's office after what happened there. It doesn't seem to be any damage though.
No, I'm thinking this might be a desync issue.
Yeah. Oh, it is. Yeah, there's cars hopping all over the place.
There is, as Golden Flame sets the fastest lap of the race so far with a 1:11.2. As Rosa has now just gone up into P10 and gets past Tom. A nice easy move up the inside just before the first corner.
Yeah, what everyone's on mediums, Core's on hards, and V2 is on the softs, so we put on the softs.
Okay, after his pit stop, yes he did.
Yeah.
Mitch is just talking in chat. Mitch has just posted a gentle reminder to everybody about no overtaking under yellow flags.
Oh, as we have a Haas around, that is Jack.
Jack, yep. Just spotted that in the background.
I think he's just spun up the wheels. He is racing without traction control as well, as far as I know. I'm not sure if he's changed back or not. It doesn't look like he's done any damage to his car. Is it just me or is the track getting a bit wet?
I think it's just you.
It's just me.
Seems to have got a bit gloomy in the sky. Is the only thing that I
Yeah.
can notice. I don't think it's
Gold
starting to
Flame's
get wet.
running Bashi for the lead.
Oh, I'm going to jump cross over to that right now. I'm there.
Yeah,
As
Bashi,
coming up the hill.
It turned 12. I think he just went onto the grass. heading up to
DRS
the hill,
isn't-
so
DRS has now been enabled by the race stewards. This is just the game. As Cornish sets the fastest lap by 1,000th of a second.
yeah.
Not that I remembered Golden Flame's time at all whatsoever. Seems to be a bit of a DRS train from 6th onwards there. As it looks like Barenko seems to have dropped off a bit.
Barenko didn't get the best of starts there.
Footy has just gotten over to.
Yeah.
The two teammates, they're not
Little tap there on the rear wheel.
not leaving each other a lot of room there, but respectful driving. With Rosa closer to far, we'll stay on this. I wish they'd give you more options with the cameras to keep this overhead camera, because I like this camera. Albeit it does drop the sound down a lot. I do like this camera.
Yeah. I think there might actually be an option in sound options now. We keep the same volume.
As
As we
there
have
is,
yellow. Oh, that is Gibbo is around, and so is the two
it's out.
Ferraris.
Gibbo's out.
Gibbo's retired.
I can't see what's happened. And the two
Yeah.
Ferraris are around. Yes.
I don't know if he had.
Oh,
an
it wasn't.
issue
It
there
was
with
just Footy. It's just Footy that's around.
Sweetie.
It doesn't look like he has sustained any damage. V2 has now pushed himself up into P11 as well, so there is another driver to keep an eye on as Cody makes a move on Golf Maniac as well. Pushed himself up into P12. So the top 10 are sort of getting settled in now, what looks to me. As Cornish And Tom's glitching as well. We seem to be having...
is around. Yeah, I think this lobby's just got a lot of desync issues.
Yes.
Gibbo doesn't know what happened. Strange. Did you retire, or did the game make you retire? Footy definitely lost out a lot of places there because of Gibbo's spin, so I don't know actually what happened there. Can we just talk about how nice the Ferrari looks like as well?
No.
No? Okay.
No, I know you're a Ferrari fanboy, and
yeah.
no. Yeah, unlucky Gibbo there. I'm not quite sure what's happening again. Seem to be having a few issues. If we look at the back of their Mercedes, looks like Cornish is going to get the pass on nice and easy before the first corner. And behind them as well, it looks like Core and V2 are having a nice little battle there. V2 is impressing me a lot. I don't want to say this too much because obviously the more we encourage it, the better he's going to get.
Yeah.
And I don't want him to get better because he's too good on Gran Turismo. So he needs to slow himself down on this. As Rosa makes a pass on Fenton for P13. Thank you. My son is just telling me I need to spit my words out because I seem to be lost for words and out of practice of this commentary malarkey.
I think we both are, because we only got like maybe 3 races this season where we did commentary.
Yes, with the nature of the new game, the low numbers that we had at the start, with waiting for people to catch up and get the game.
Yeah.
But now everything seems to have settled down. We have over subscribed for our season 4.
We have, which is a good thing.
Yes. However, subscription's still open, so if any of you would like to join us, don't forget to head into the Discord, the website, hit them places up, and come and join us.
Yeah.
We are always doing things. And season 4 is looking absolutely fantastic. As V2 and Core are still jostling for position there. They are 3 wide with Extinct on the inside. There's only going to be one outcome to this. I hope it's a good one. It's not a good one.
Wrong way. Oh no.
It was synchronized swimming with Formula 1 cars. All 3 of them around.
I don't know who hit who, but I definitely seen a Red Bull and a, what do you call them, Aston Martin having a little bit of a touch there. So
there is yellow flags in sector 2 and 3. It looks like we've got a McLaren around as well. That's Golden Flame around. Who was in P2, very close with Bashi. Yeah, and the other one was a Williams, I believe.
Yeah, that was V2. So did V2 pick up more damage there? Because he was the 3rd car picked up in that.
Let's have a look.
Nice spin.
I don't
think he's fine though.
Think that he's got damage now, but these cars are getting weirdly sensitive. As we have an Alf Haas around as well. Yes, we do have a Haas around. That is Jack, not enjoying no traction control tonight. No. You wish YouTube had clips. Wait, it has YouTube Shorts.
They do have clips, but I don't know if it's open for everyone yet. I think this is something that YouTube is working on.
To make it more comparable to other streaming sites.
Yeah, just a better experience for streamer and viewer.
Cody picks up the first penalty of the evening with a 3-second penalty for ignoring track limits. Nice P8 there from Cody, currently.
Yeah, no, Jack has gone onto the hard tyre.
Okay, interesting.
I think he can go to the end of the race with that.
26 laps left to go.
Yeah, I think he should be fine with that.
And there is yellow flags in sector 2. Seems to be V2.
A few issues. But the drivers are settling down. What we really don't want is more safety cars out. Now, there's a whole big fight here in front of Footy.
Wow. Front of Footy.
From Rosa. Rosa has got away now. There's a bit of a gap.
And there is. It looks like Footy's going to make the move as well on Golf Maniac. On the grass.
Again. Oh no. A little bit of a touch.
And a bit wide then. It looks like Cody.
Yeah, that was ambitious, trying to send it up the inside there. That's spun Golf Maniac. I just don't think that was the place to go for an overtake.
And looks like Cody is now struggling with whatever happened there as well.
Yeah, this is the issues when you go 3 wide.
We do and have, as Core picks up a 3-second penalty there as well for ignoring track limits.
Suffering here.
As Branko is, it's falling down the order there.
I think he had a spin at turn 12. He's back behind Footy again. Is he coming into the pit? No, he's not. He's staying out, so I don't think he burnt the tyres up too much there.
These medium tyres don't look like they're lasting that long.
No, that's Cornish DRS attacking Golden Flame into turn 4. It's a little bit too far back that time.
Yep, decides to try again somewhere else. As they're coming up to the middle part of the lap, it is probably best to wait until they're coming up to the top of the hill. That long looping straight. And there's yellow flags in sector 1. It looks like Robert Knight is around.
Robert Knight, is it? Yeah. Oh, that's Cody coming out of the pit there as well. So
that is going to be very, very close on the exit there.
Oh, Cornish.
Cornish has made the move on Golden Flame.
You might regret that, because they're coming up to the DRS detection zone now. And I think this will put Golden Flame right back on him.
Well, we shall stay with this one. It just looks to me like Golden Flame is just a little bit too far behind.
Yeah.
The control that Cornish has on the power and the lateness of his braking is just absolutely phenomenal.
What's even crazier? Oh, safety car.
Okay, that is for
I'm unsure what that is for.
V2 and Cora, the only 2 people that are in the pits currently. Unless they sustain some damage. If we can go on board with one of them. There is no wing change for Core.
Oh,
Robert Knight.
I think it's V2. V2 came out of the pit.
Oh, he's got no wing.
I think he's crashed on the pit exit. Or in the pit itself. You know why it gives you control back straight away?
Yep.
So I think he's gone straight on, and that's brought out the safety car automatically because of the damage in the pit lane.
Not a healthy front nose for that Williams there. Been a bit not very economical driver today. All the money that they're having to spend on that Williams has.
This is going to throw everything back up in the open again. After Cornish getting up into 3rd, how many places are made up? Is that?
As Cora's picked up another Cody's picked up another 3 seconds for ignoring track limits.
15 places.
As everybody dives in the pits from 9th upwards, and it does look like Fenton as well as box. It does look like this is a mad rush for the pits. I think there's a double stack here with Footy and Barenko as well. There is. Did they time that perfectly? I think they might have just been a bit too close for that to work out.
Maybe. But even if you just lose 1 or 2 seconds, it'll not matter, as there is another double stacking going on. V2, the Williams, so who's his teammate? Cody? No.
Core. Nope. Fenton.
Oh, it was Fenton that was caught up then.
Fenton has missed out a lot there.
Fenton's lost a lot of places.
He has. That has not worked out the best for Fenton, and Extinct has retired. Okay.
Extinct has retired. DNF.
Can we see on track what happened? Where is the car currently? It's in the pits.
So he's retired in the pits.
Maybe we need to get a bit of an update on what happened to Extinct. As for Fenton's Fenton very sideways in the pit lane, then unsure about where the pickup line is for the game. As these guys are new to the game, Fenton and V2 are new to F1.
Yeah.
I think they must have seen how much of a blast we were having on Thursday and decided to join in.
Yeah.
Because
I think it's just the pit exit, because we did switch over to the manual pits.
Yes.
As opposed to the
automatic.
Automated.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it looks like the 2 Cornish drivers. Cornish.
Yeah. Oh, Barenko's out. He's retired in the pit as well.
Okay, so there seems to be a bit of an issue. People not liking the race. I'm not quite sure.
Yeah,
So far we have Barenko, Extinct, and Gibbo have all retired. Still 16 on track though. Still good amount of drivers on track.
Yeah. I'm going to say that the Ferrari's engine blew.
Yep.
That's the only.
Or Augusta Wind caught the back end.
One of the two. Is V2 going to be a lap down here? I think he is.
With 1 minute 10 to go. Yeah, he's 1 minute 10 behind. He is a lap down.
Where is he on the? He is ahead of Jack. So there is the Jack Fenton and Robert Knight are in behind him. V2 will be a lap down from them.
And this game hasn't quite mastered letting the lapped cars through.
No.
So he will have to sit close behind as a safety car is in this lap, and we resume normal racing as Bashir once again is the lead car, so it dictates the pace. Barenko saying that the game is literally unplayable.
A lot of the drivers are having issues, which is unfortunate.
It is. PlayStation drivers are teleporting all over the track. Oh dear.
I think the PCE players maybe having desync, but here we go. Bashi has gone.
He has absolutely floored that start. There seems to be a bit of confusion there with Rosa and Mans. Seem to be bunched up quite a lot at the bottom of the hill as an Alpine there makes a move on its Cody and Core at the back of the back of your screen.
Yes. So Cody get past.
Oh, and there's
damage.
There's a billboard. That is Mans.
That's Mans. Mans is out. Didn't see what happened there, but all I seen was debris. Did he get tapped?
I saw a sign go flying as a yellow flags in sector 2. I think that's enough off the line for the game to not pull out another safety car.
Hopefully.
And V2 seems to have had an issue as well. He stopped on track as V2.
He's getting going again. I think he's just lost a little bit of the grip. Because he's a lap down, he'll not have any cars on him.
Yep.
He'll be ghosting, so I think he's just struggling with the track.
I know that it's hard to turn on. Oh, as he's sideways again there. Turn on traction control, but I think it might be the right thing to do as Rosa and Golden Flame looks like there's a bit of a switch of places there as well.
Yeah, I think there was 2 overtakes. Did he get over? Did he overtake someone?
Are these jostling for position here?
Yeah.
As both Cornish should switch positions as well. Might be a bit of team orders in place there. Even though they're not in the same team, I know, but let's get family orders then.
Family orders.
Family orders.
Yeah. I wonder if that actually ever happened in Formula 1.
Mick Schumacher. Oh, okay.
To get it together, you know, it's like. I suppose there is the Schumachers, yeah.
Ralph and Michael, but I don't think they ever had. They were never in the same team, were they?
No. I don't think they were ever on the same level.
I don't know. Ralph has his moments.
No disrespect to Ralph, but I think Michael was just, top tier.
League of his own.
Yeah. Those once in a generation that we seem to be getting maybe 2 a generation now. It's crazy. Because what do we have, like 6 world championships winners on the grid?
Yep.
But we're halfway through the race anyway.
We have hit halfway.
Everyone's settling in. Jack hitting Cody under a bit of pressure here.
And there is Footy and Golden Flame just switched positions as well. A nice little move there from Footy.
Ooh, Jack runs wide.
Golden
He
Flame.
get tapped by Cody. Cody has dropped another place to land, so maybe Cody had a little bit of a hit. Cody is lagging a bit.
Okay. As Fenton makes a move on Jack as well. Back in that back at the end of this pack.
But he is struggling a bit. Although Extinct, what happened? Down to Ted.
Oh, a bit sideways there for Golden Flame. He's not liking the tyres that he's on there. I guess he's on hard tyres. Do take a lot to heat up to them.
He's on hards. Core's on the mediums.
Core is going to absolutely breeze past him. He does not know which way to go. It's very, very close there into the first corner. He decides to wait for the next corner. Again, because of this, the double DRS and the two straights here, you're better waiting for this one. Albeit it is a lot shorter. The line into the... Oh, they both got DRS, so they're cancelling each other out, really.
Safety car.
Oh, we have a safety car.
Why have we got a safety car?
Is this for Jack, who's in the pits currently? Changing the front wing.
Yeah. Can't see it for anything else. I think we're going to have a look at the rules next season and run safety cars unreduced. Because this is kind of ridiculous.
I mean, last race was pretty ridiculous.
Like, none of these is the driver's fault. It's just the game being like very silly.
You got rear diffuser damage. The car was oversteering and couldn't handle it. I had rear damage in the last race, and some of it's manageable, but it is noticeable. It is a great addition to this new game.
It is.
And it does make it more realistic from rear end shunts. However, you sometimes feel like, why? It's not your fault, but that's racing in real life.
I think that we could run it on reduced damage, but...
no.
Cody does retire here.
So we are seeing...
not going to be able to unlap himself, unfortunately.
So we are seeing a few DNFs now.
Yeah.
I don't think we're having the greatest lobby moments at all.
Yeah, I think the game should prioritize virtual safety cars over full safety cars, but it doesn't.
Especially with how much runoff there is on this track.
Yeah. Like, I don't even understand why this one's out. What was it again? Did Jack pick up damage as he was heading into the...
Yeah, Jack's picked up... I don't know whether it's with him in or out of the pits, but he is picking up some form of damage, yeah.
We did notice that Extinct that there is a bit of desync or whatever. And I'm just wondering, is it because of the mixed lobby, you know, PlayStation and PC? Maybe they just need to fix the servers up a bit.
I'm sure there'll be a couple of patches in the near future for Codemasters.
Because if we look at things, it shouldn't be my internet. Not with the amount of bandwidth I've got now.
So Cody says, yeah, it was very laggy, unplayable, and then he lagged and he was, next thing he knew, he was in the wall.
Yeah.
I do feel sorry for V2, the fact that he can't go.
Yeah.
Where is he currently? Is he in the middle of the pack, or is no? He's still not caught. He's just catching up to the back of the safety car. So in theory, he could get halfway up the road.
Yeah.
Very impressed with him in qualifying, as he decides to. Just forced to tuck him behind.
Even though he's running at the back of the grid lap down, this is all experience, you know.
If there's, you think of it this way, 3 more retirees that's not him, he's in the points.
Yeah.
That's a point on the board. Yeah. As it looks like the safety car will be coming in this lap, as everybody apart from Robert Knight has caught up to the back, as it might give one more lap under the safety car. This is just helping the front runners with tyres.
It will. Especially Core there on the medium.
Yep.
Because he did start on the hards, I think.
Yep.
So
Season 3's chosen charity is Combat Stress.
I do feel though it might be a 2-stop race.
I don't believe from past experience that Deg is kind of high here because it's such a short track, and it is majority of the track is straights.
Yeah.
You do have that sort of winding middle sector, but the lap is over and done with before you know it. As we will see one more lap behind the safety car. The safety car seems to pick up a heck of a lot of speed down the main straight.
It does, and then you're wondering, why can you not do that the whole way around?
Yeah.
But then I suppose it just doesn't have the downforce through the corners. Not like an F1 car.
Some drivers are already prepping for front wing changes for the wet. Is the wet coming? I don't think it is. The sun's out now. It was gloomy at the beginning of the race, and now the sun's out.
Yeah.
I don't think So obviously with next year's our new rules and regulations, we will be manipulating the weather. We are going to be playing God next season. Is that right, Ninja?
Yeah, basically.
So we're going to be mixing it up a bit because the game is very predictable. It says it's going to rain and it doesn't rain, and then when it's raining, it's oh my god, raining.
Yeah.
And it definitely doesn't get dry. So we're going to play God and start messing around with the weather. Which is a brilliant feature that I didn't even know existed in the game. It's fantastic adding something like that.
In theory, it should work well.
In theory.
Whether it does or not, we don't know.
So we might select a few tracks to start the race wet, to then gradually get dry, and then even, get towards the end, we might hit a bit of a rainy patch as well, as the safety car is in this lap, and Bashi is again, for the third time this evening, leader of the pack.
I think he's doing really well here. Just, I wonder how he is mentally, dealing with all these safety car restarts.
Well, hopefully with the start of Season 4, as he absolutely slingshots it out of there. There's been an accident now from out the back. Golf Maniac's around. Not quite sure what happened there, as we're concentrating on the front. And it looks like Cornish are going to have a little battle into turn 1. That looks like, to me, that was stay away from the back end of my car.
That was Mantis wanting to go for it, but Cornish is like, no.
No, and it looks like it's opening the door for Rosa now, as well, as they are very, very, very close coming into the fourth corner.
Yeah, as Robert and Golf Maniac struggling there at the back.
This is all in all allowing Footy to then keep as well in the back, and it is pushing Golden Flame and Core back into the mix of this as well.
Yeah,
and there's yellow flags in sector 2, and it looks like that is V2 again. I'm going to take a guess.
V2. He's definitely struggling. I'm on board here with him, and you can tell when he just puts the foot down a little bit too much.
Yep.
Especially through the slow corners. We do have surface temperatures only on, which I do think is helping a lot with the cars that have spun.
Yep.
And getting back up to speed straight away again, which is a good change, I feel.
As there is, it's just too glitchy at the moment with the tyre temperatures. And then the update brought in some weird high tyre temperatures. Not quite sure what that was all about either. And then there's,
I think is fixed now.
It looks like Jack is around as well.
Jack is stuck. He needs to move though, or else he'd get disqualified. He is letting people go, which is a good thing.
He might pick up a penalty there for ignoring track limits. No, he didn't. Okay, the game is being very kind to him.
Yeah.
Shout
I have seen it in the past where the games disqualified people for
10-second penalty for just going across a bit of track or staying still, beaching the cars.
Which I have managed to do on this track.
What, beach car?
Yeah.
Where have you managed to?
They exited turn 1 on the outside, just before turn 2.
I wouldn't have thought there'd be that many high rounded curbs here.
I think it was just because I was running like a really low bar.
I suspect there on the left hand side going up the hill, if you were to hug that one, I think that would feature.
Yeah.
It's DRS is enabled with the closest people on track at the moment is Rosa and Mantis. Apologies there for trying to breathe.
You got, was it a bit of the hiccups and stuff?
Yeah, and Rosa's around.
Oh, wow.
Loses the back end of that car. It held very well. No damage at all, didn't touch the wall.
And hopefully he does get up to speed straight away again. This is... The small change that we were talking about.
Yep.
Yeah, look at the speed difference already.
Just
If this was
picks back
the
up.
normal way, where like the core temperatures go high and everything,
You wouldn't be able to race on
The
that for a lap.
half a lap,
Yeah.
at least, to
Yeah.
get it smoothed down again. Well, that's a shame for Raza because he was right on the tail there of Mantis. But Mantis isn't getting off easy with this because Footy is on him now and he is going to get DRS down this straight, I feel. Protection zone coming up.
Let's go on board with Footy as he does pick up DRS on Cornish. Mantis on the main straight.
Rear flap is open.
It is
Far back.
15 to 18 kilometers an hour. However, this does help him as Bashi picks up a 3-second penalty. That is not going to help him out with the charge that Cornish had been putting on him either. As I was saying, it does help having the DRS for the first bit to catch up, and then the second bit you should be within enough, however he's not, to catch up in the second DRS on. But maybe with 10 laps to go, maybe it's just biding time, letting them tyres last the last 10 laps that there is left.
Yeah, into the final 10 laps. A lot of the drivers are on quite long though, the hard, mostly 12 laps.
Well, wait a minute, Ninja, I shall let you know. So 12 laps, everybody, apart from Jack on a set of softs, a 7-lap old, and V2 has just put on, it's just boxed again for another set of hard tyres, which have done 1 lap. The only person or people that are on different tyre strategies here is Core, who is on a 13-lap old set of mediums, and obviously Jack, who's on a set of softs.
I think Core will be looking for a safety car here.
Maybe.
Will he get to the end? Another, 9 laps on the softs, or on the mediums? That's quite the
There's
ask.
yellow flags in sector 1 there. It looks like
Oh no!
Mantis. I'm not quite sure what happened there. I was following.
Oh, he's out of the race.
I was following Footy then. I didn't quite see it. It looked like another safety car.
Mantis. Oh no, he's in the wall. That looked like
no.
one of those really slow taps where your car just explodes.
Yeah. Okay, these safety cars need to put on reduced. I think we're learning lessons.
Yeah, we're learning here. We are learning.
This is, I think, in the past 2 races, I think we've had 8 safety cars.
No, that's a good call from Jack.
Boxing,
Fresh softs.
putting on a set of soft tyres.
With I reckon there'll be probably about 8 laps to go at the end of this on the softs.
Correct.
He's got a very good shout for making up a few places here.
Yep.
Because they're all going to bunch up with the safety car again.
I'm actually surprised that the likes of, there we go, Bashi's in the pits, Cornish in the pits, Footy's probably going to follow suit. It looks like this is going to be a whole grid of people pitting.
Gold Flame might lose out here. Is he far enough back for the double stack?
It should be. We shall stay on board with that and see. Looks.
Oh, Tom's retired.
Oh.
What happened, Tom?
Ted, we need an update. Oh, I mean, Tom, sorry.
Yeah. I don't know what happened to Tom there because he was running, 6th place or something like that there. He was running quite high up. As Robert Knight stays out and moves into 3rd place.
What tyres is Robert Knight on? Is that the hard tyres that he's...
He's on the hard tyres. Everyone's moved to the side. He's going to be a sitting duck here at the end.
He is.
He is in 3rd place on the track. Bashi and Cornish did get out ahead of him.
Yep.
But now he's got Core, Footy, Golden Flame, and Raza directly behind him. Which, out of all the people on the grid, those 4 are probably people that you don't want to be trying to race with.
I 100% agree. I was staying quiet there because I would not like to be in his position right now. That is going to be a terrifying position.
I think we're going to get a nice little fight here as well between Fenton and Jack for 8th and 9th.
Yep. But Fenton quickly getting to grips with everybody pitting, knowing what to do. I know it's racing, but
yeah,
literally bringing it into the pits and nice P8 there.
I wonder if Fenton and Jack are in a call with each other, you know? Because it's not the worst thing to be in even like there's 2 or 3 people, just bouncing ideas off each other. Like what should we do here?
Yep. Simmons usually leans on a few people for strategy calls. I think I've given him a few good strategy calls over the time.
It is disappointing not seeing Simi race tonight because his pace has improved massively in this game.
Since picking up the new game, correct. He has. He's picked it up very, very quickly.
So,
however, with the new patch that they did bring onto this, I do feel that this is now bringing it back to how the back end of 21 was. That's my feel on the game.
Yeah, maybe we're just getting used to it now. But at the end of the day, the quick guys are still the quick guys. It might have closed the gap up a little bit, but I do feel like the guys at Cornish and stuff have got quicker.
Yep. Totally agree. As we will have to wait for V2 to catch back up as he decides to box again. I think that Williams team have probably seen enough of V2 right now.
Getting 5 minutes ETA to rain. Could we get
last
couple of laps? Just complete madness. Because it is starting to get a little bit gloomy.
I want to know how Mitch knows the answer to this question when he's not in the lobby.
I wonder, is he in voice with someone? Or is someone streaming?
Is he on the inside? Oh, well, he might be watching the likes of Jack, Golden Flame.
I could be watching Jack. Maybe that's where he's getting the information from.
Little insider knowledge there from Mitch. As we will have one more lap behind the safety car.
Called internet tabs. Of course, Mitch is on a laptop now. He isn't.
He is
struggling with mobile.
Nope. What was I about to say then? Oh, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell if you want to know what we're up to, when we're up to, and how we're up to it. It does help the channel as well.
Yeah.
Obviously, if you don't like what you are seeing here, then do feel free to put it into the chat. We are open to changes.
Yeah.
Apart from replacement, because that's just horrible.
Oh no, I wouldn't be against replacement either. It's like
it does look like the track has got a bit wet
someone
there.
Did say, it's like I think we need Simi back in the commentary box. I would be like, I 100% agree with you. I will happily be replaced by Simi. And
if you want to get rid of this guy AJ, then unfortunately you can do that. I'm not bothered.
We're very committed.
We are. This has been it's been me and Ninja from day one at Simcade, really. And yeah, we're not afraid to be binned. Safety car is in this lap as Bashi again.
What is this, 4 or 5 times?
4th time up the hill. 5th time up the hill. Here we go again.
I feel Robert Knight is kicking himself for not pitting.
Mitch says Simeon for AJ. Okay.
We can make it happen. We can have Simi just by himself. That's the go. Here we go.
Here we go, as Bashi yet again gets an absolutely lightning restart. He is the king of restarts. It looks like Robert Knight might make a move on Cornish. I think Cornish is now 4 places. Oh, there is contact and cars being dragged. Not quite sure what happened there.
I think they got 3 wide there, and
3 does not go into. It's beached the car. Oh, it's reset to track.
Oh, that's against the rules.
Robert Knight, we have that on stream. Unfortunately, you have been caught red-handed.
V2 has pitted. I wonder how many wings he's gone through now. Do we need a wing counter for V2?
Should we add that to Season 4's graphics? Oh, it's like, the normal F1, they have the most overtakes on the opening lap. Now we're going to have the most wings in a race.
It's the wing counter for everyone for the whole season.
Do you know how much it costs, guys?
Yeah.
This race is...
Cornish, what is it? 2 seconds to catch up here with Bashi.
Bash has pulled out a 2-second lead already. He is a man on a mission to take the last victory of the season.
Yeah.
I think he can well do this, you know?
I think he can, only 4 laps. Now, the only thing that'll really throw a dampener in it is if it starts to rain. And we know when it rains, it comes on very, very quickly.
It is looking damp, which is not good. And it looks to me like the clouds have started to head over the track as well. So it does look like rain is inbound. However, I'm starting to feel like it's not going to happen. I feel like
it's going to be touch and go. It definitely is.
The weather gods are too late here. There's yellow flags to sector 1. It looks like V2 is around. Can we confirm that he's still got his front wing attached?
I think he has. Yeah, he still got his front wing.
Yes, he has. There you go. We're looking out for you there, V2.
I think fair play to him. You know, a lot of drivers have given up.
I'd have given up by now. If I'd have spun that many times, I'd have been had enough of that. DRS is enabled for the last 3 laps of this race.
We have a whole big bunch here as Rosa goes to the overtake on Core and makes it stick. So that is Rosa up into 3rd place. Core right in 4th there now.
He does get a good run, does Core out of that corner though. So he might up the inside here. He is. He's going to go for a move up the inside. Yeah, that's very, very respectful driving there. You know when to back off, and that is how you back off.
He is struggling here because he has got a penalty.
So he doesn't want to be fighting that too much, but then he doesn't want to concede too many places because everybody is so bunched up.
Well, at the minute, this is dropping him down to 7th.
7th, yeah. It is.
Fenton doing well up in 5th place now. Jack just in behind, and then Golf Maniac. So a little bit of a fight here for 5th place.
Yeah, as Footy has just exited the pits. It looks like Golden Flame and Footy went into the pits. I'm guessing they're going to go for the fastest lap shout here. Which they got held by at the moment.
With Robert Knight.
Yep.
So I think they might not be too happy with that.
Do we know who the fastest lap's held by at the moment?
It is held by...
there is rain on track. I can confirm I have seen rain. Unless it's my eyes.
Bashi, 108.276.
Yes, there is rain on track. Coming into sector 2. I know for a fact that these soft tyres will go to the end. They are very good in the rain. On a slightly miserly track, they will continue. Fenton picks up a 3-second tap, so that is not going to help him out with that group. He was doing so well in P5. Would have put him up into P4.
He'll drop 2 places here, but the race isn't over. The rain's definitely coming out now. I'm on board with Jack, and you can see the spits of rain on the screen.
Yeah, I'm on board with Bashi at the moment, who just needs another 4 tenths to Cornish.
This is the whole Lando Norris thing again. Final lap, downpour of rain. You know, what do you do?
Stay out, go for it. What have you got to lose? He needs 2 tenths here now to clear his 3-second penalty, and then he will be the last season 3's last winner.
Yeah, of course, leading the race as well as we do.
Yellow flags.
That is Footy has retired.
That is an awful place. However, we know that the game will not pull a safety car out of there. It just drags the car nicely off track.
And this, of course, does put V2 in the points, so perseverance has got him into the points.
There we go.
Cornish is outside that 3 second
3 seconds, he is. It is now going to be Ginger as she goes with this rain. It doesn't look too heavy.
No, I think they're going to get away with it fine.
Yep.
We wouldn't have even had this if we avoided all the safety cars.
Cornish is in and around.
Oh, he's caught back up again.
So he's hovering in and around.
Of course, with Bashi leading the race, he's going to be
the first
guy coming onto the rain patches where they are and stuff.
It looks like it's coming down. Let's go on board.
Oh, the sun's back out.
Is he struggling slightly.
I don't think he is. I think he's fine.
We'll go on board with him as he is about to. The sun is peering through the clouds there.
Bit of summer rain, which is always nice.
It is. He nice. There's a nice 3/10 cushion there currently in every single apex that he possibly can so far. It has been a commanding lead from start to finish for Bashi with all the safety cars, everything that this game has thrown at him.
I think he's on a wheel. He's very, very smooth with his inputs.
He is, as he climbs up the hill for the final time. Oh, it's off the track. Does that mean that he's going to lose the time there to Cornish? This is going to be very close. It looks like Cornish.
I think he has.
He has just thrown it in the last corner. Just put down the power too much.
Oh,
that has to be the most unfortunate thing I think I've witnessed here on Simcade. That is horrible. That snap then as Rosa picks up P3 with Core closer behind him. Fenton finishes off in P5.
Oh, Jack must have had an issue. Because Fenton will hold on to his fifth place.
It looks like Golf Maniac and Jack had a bit of an issue there. So it looks like Core and Fenton managed to keep on to their 4th and 5th respectively. Obviously, we do have some stewarding to be done at the end of the race. I'm pretty sure there's going to be some very angry drivers out there.
Yes.
With the lobby, not with each other. There's quite a lot of lobby issues.
Yeah. I think Cornish will be happy. Are we doing interviews? Do we have time?
It's 20 past already. I don't think we do. With the lateness of the lobby.
Stuff. We don't want to keep you.
We've been live for 1 hour and 36 minutes.
Yeah.
Of crystal clear footage here on YouTube.
Which is nice. It'll be all backed up and everything. So.
It is, it is.
So we do wait for Robert to come across the line. How is V2 not finished? Surely
he's spun.
Down. He should have ready. Oh, he's on the
grass.
I think he's really struggling with the rain now on those soft tires. Yeah.
Cannot get the power down. I think it's probably best to retire. You've got P10 anyway, with 75% of the race completed.
I would like to see him finish the race though.
Well, we'll watch him. We'll go on board. Let's hope he can make it across the line.
I think he'll be fine. There we go.
Here we go. And congratulations to V2 for picking up the final point today.
It more wing changes than points today, but at least he finished.
I have no words for that, Ninja. I've none. That is a horrible comment. True, but horrible.
It wasn't meant to be horrible. It was just factual. So, but no, I think fair play to V2. I'm actually quite happy that he actually managed to finish the race.
Indeed, indeed. So for for the next season starting in 2 weeks' time, we are going to have a wing counter. That is definitely going to be up there.
Yeah.
Statistics will be up next season. As we just watch the run of the podium, let's take a run through of the grid. With Cornish finishing P1, Bashi P2, and Rosa round up the top three. They're fantastic drives by them three, with Core, Fenton, Golf, Maniac, Jack, Golden Flames, Robert Knight, and V2 picking up the last points position there. I mean, I think we can breathe now.
I think so, yeah.
That was a long race. Them safety cars definitely threw in a lot of issues and problems, and a lot.
Yeah.
But all in all, fantastic racing by everybody.
It was. It was a good race.
Going,
if we removed the safety cars, it was a good race.
Going 3 wide into a few corners is, yep, bold. Just to let you know, he didn't only beat the amount of points with the front wing changes, he also beat it by the amount of times that he was in the pits. He was in the pits six times.
Wow. Well, I'm sure his pit crew are well organised now. For season 4, I suspect V2 will be top 5, battling for podiums, and all with the help of his pit crew.
I hope so. I do hope so. I seem to be stuck on this menu that I can't get rid of.
Yes.
Is this a glitch where we can't get off this menu?
I think it's counting down in the background, but not
Okay.
really.
Okay. That's okay.
Hopefully it'll sort itself.
Yes, Cornish, we enjoyed that too. That was a roller coaster of a race. It's just an end to a season that I don't think could have been more theatrical.
Yeah.
3 wide spins, safety cars. It had it all. No, we don't seem to be moving off the screen at all.
No,
So,
we're not. We're not. But you can put up the overlay,
which one?
the one that I made. Really bad.
I think all I have set at the moment is the Be Right Back one.
Oh, I mean the
Oh.
race overlay.
This one?
Yeah, just so I could see the calendar.
Yes. Let me get rid of that one.
There we go. So, yeah. So we start on the 6th of October at
Bahrain.
Bahrain.
Australia, Barcelona, Canada, and Silverstone round up the first 5 weeks. Then we hit, after a week's break, we hit Spa, Monza, Suzuka, Miami, and Abu Dhabi for yet again the end of what will be season 4. Long time to the end of season 4, though.
And just a big shout out because we haven't really got the chance to do it. Congratulations to Cornish on winning season 3. That's the triple crown now, as such. He's won all 3 seasons so far this year. 1 more to go. Can he make it 4 out of 4?
I think Bashi could potentially put a spanner in the works there for him.
Yeah, I think there's going to be a little bit more competition now coming in. With,
Correct.
Raza and Bashi coming in.
Yeah.
That's not to say any of the other drivers aren't doing great, but yeah, it's definitely a bit more competition isn't a bad thing. Good effort from Core as well on 91 points, and then you've got that little pack there where there's about 20 points between about 6-7 drivers.
So I think the only person to make any ground there would be Rosa might jump up into P5, which then will drop the rest of that group down.
Yeah.
Is the only change that I can see there.
Yes. So I think Rosa might pick up 3rd.
4th.
4th.
Yeah, I don't think
he'd
be
be
that.
Rosa finish. He needs what? 14 points.
P3.
P3, 15 for 3rd. So yeah, I think Rosa will jump up into 3rd place on 67 points.
Well, there you have it.
Yeah. Interesting. But yeah. AJ, thank you for streaming.
No, it's an absolute pleasure, and I think this new streaming service is it works good. I like it.
Yeah.
I know.
Quality's much better.
Yep. Is it? You tell me.
But we're just working our way through the little
kinks, and we will be back in season 4 with some fantastic overlay settings, stats, the lot, and obviously some fantastic racing. Don't forget, when we are back on the 6th of October, it is straight into Bahrain Formula 1, and then on the Friday it is GT7. I'm not quite sure. Do you know what tracks and cars we have on the first race?
GT7, it's all on the website under season 4 at the top.
Okay, and then obviously it will be the first race of the new season on ACC. Don't forget to come and check that one out on Saturday. That one will be, if it's anything like the tester race, it'd be fantastic.
Yeah. So Gran Turismo opening race is Spa
with the McGanns
and Group 3 as well. Both around the same night.
Right. Okay.
So, which Jack will be doing commentary for the Group 3, I think.
Fantastic. And then getting amongst it with the McGanns.
McGann. And then we're heading to Zolder for Assetto Corsa.
Oh, that is a track to start off with.
Yeah.
So
exciting stuff to come.
Yes, it is. If you want to get involved don't forget to head over to the website. You can check out the Discord page. The sign-up sheets for all 3 games are still up and running. We are oversubscribed on F1. However, the more the merrier. You never know, you might get a spot to race.
It'll not do any harm to have reserves.
No.
Also, there's the link for Combat Stress, who we are raising money for.
We are keeping Combat Stress into Season 4. We made a bit of a dedication to the rest of them that we will hit our £100 target, and we are not going to fall short with Combat Stress either. I know with the current climate and what's going on in the world, it is difficult for everybody, but we will persevere, and we will make it to £100, and that is a promise here at Simcade. Well, I think there's only one thing left to say. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications.
Exactly. Do all that.
Yeah, and if you liked what you see, hit in the comments. If you don't, I'm sure we can make a few changes.
Yeah.
AJ out for Simi is from what I've been hearing in the chat.
I think Simi out for both of us.
I totally agree.
Solo Simi.
Yep. Everything. All 3 things Simi's in. Right, well, thank you very much for joining us. Thank you very much, Ninja, for being alongside me and helping me from what has been a very confusing long race.
It's been a pleasure.
As always.
Yeah.
And, well, I guess we'll be back for some racing, not next week, week after.
Yeah.
Okay, then. Well, thank you very much, and good night, everybody.
Catch you on the... Bye.
Bye.